This video will most likely go up first, but another one I recorded is using Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 to pick which Pokemon will be Ogerpon's girlfriend. And even though he's much less deserving of one, I'm gonna pick a girlfriend for Pecharunt too. Because you do one, you just gotta do the other. That's how I feel about it. We'll still be keeping the Nickelodeon theme up, but since a character associated with sports said he'd help Pecharunt find a girlfriend, we'll be doing a different game. Nicktoons MLB for the Wii. Behold! Usually with these kinds of videos, I do a tournament or draw a map for all the contestants to conquer. But there's no way to do CPU versus CPU in this game, so we're going to be doing something a little different. Each and every team will play one inning against me, where I will do nothing but pitch, and whoever gets the most runs in their game is the winner, and each team has been assigned a different Pokemon. Some teams actually match the Pokemon they've been given, and others are just puns. You'll see. I will exclusively be
Seattle Mariners
until it's their turn, and the first contestant is the Angels.
the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And their Pokemon is Absol, because it kinda looks like an angel, sorta, when it Mega Evolves. As you can see, each team gets to choose Nicktoons characters to be on their team. To keep things fair, I'll be doing auto pick, so it's all random. It's Ichiro! I'm pretty sure! What was...
You're crazy. You know that? Crazy.
Okay, what was that weird scream and that even weirder laugh? Ha, 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 ha. As you can see, I am putting down my controller. I am only going to push B, or whichever button it is, probably B, to pitch, and then let the Angels do the rest. And here comes the pitch. Good hit, Patrick. Larry easily could have gotten that, but no, it's a home run. Here comes the next pitch. When we get another home run, you keep getting these annoying pop-ups. Oh, not a home run. Oh, wait.
Well, thank you.
If I don't throw the ball, is Stimpy just gonna run all the way to home?
Runner is rounding second.
This may not work as well as I thought it would.
It didn't go over the wall, but this might be the most exciting play in baseball.
No, it still
Inside
works,
the
because you never
park
know
home run.
when they'll strike out. And, pitch. It's a netter hit. I'm a little worried they're never gonna get a strike.
I'm sorry, what? A run scores.
And there's a netter home run. Why is it going so slow? Slow motion, I guess, but it's weird to do a slow motion of him just walking, especially when we haven't seen regular speed motion yet. Please get a strike, or else this idea for a video probably won't work. Should I change it and say, wait, oh, we're good. The guy didn't move past first base.
Is stepping up.
And ball.
Chub comes with a bunt.
That was a weird hit. Oh, T. Hunter. Oh, almost looked like he was going to go to first base, but he decided to stay. Please get a strike. It would be really weird if you never once get a strike. What is going on?
It's blasted to deep center left. Morales.
And here comes a netter home run, most likely. Yep.
Inside the park home run. Doesn't get more exciting than that.
How about you? You want to get a strike? Come on, strikes are cool. Haven't you ever gone bowling?
Mathis is going to try for two.
Or used the Pokemon Cypher in Japan?
Let's get this over with.
I'll say.
Big fly ball hit to the outfield.
I just feel sorry for these poor Mariners. Like, look at him. He wants to
That's
throw the
right,
ball
girl.
and play the game
Visitors have
properly.
their work cut out for them.
And then he's so bummed out when he runs out of time.
Home run. Someone get a seat ready on the bench. It is well earned.
How about you, Patrick? Come on!
Ball is ripped to deep center left.
What I'm gonna do is have one player from each team play this mode, and whoever gets the most points is the winning Pokemon. So our new first contestant is Toronto Blue Jays player.
Jose Batista.
The Blue Jays will be... their Pokemon is Unknown J. Whoa, did you hear that? That was like a really big sound from my Wii Remote. It's gonna look so weird if you didn't hear it.
What a blast!
Oh, there it is again! But I didn't get any points. It is currently
all of that one.
40,000 to 1,000. I'm quite a bit behind, but it's fine. Especially since me winning doesn't matter.
Unbelievable.
There's another 5,000. I don't know how long this goes on for.
Oh, that ball was on a wire.
Even after having played it a few times to try it out, I still don't see any indication of when it ends.
What an effort. That's a ripper.
With how the red bar fills up, it looks like it's just first to 100,000 wins, but I swear that's not what it was before. He's at 91,000, he's close. Let's take him to 100,000, yes it does. And his bar just goes back to gray, so what's the point of the red? Oh, it's over, for some reason. It must be you go until someone gets 100,000 and then scores one more time? I guess. Weird rule, but okay. The Blue Jays are now at first place with 201,000 points. They're automatic first place because they're the only one who's played so far, making them automatic last place as well, but still. Our next contestant is New York Mets player.
Carlos Beltran.
The New York Mets are gonna be New York Mets Gross.
What an outing.
I was so distracted by the surprise points from hitting that screen that I missed the ball.
That ball is hit way back.
Yeah, I won't be surprised in the slightest if I don't win a single one of these.
Boom shakalaka.
You know what, since I'm so bad, maybe there should be some penalty if I do win, like you're automatically not the winner no matter how many points you have. But speaking of points, Carlos Beltran got 217,000, so he's our new leader. Our next contestant is Cincinnati Red.
Jay Bruce.
And the Cincinnati Reds in this are gonna be the Scissor Natty Reds. Sure would be nice if I could pick a different field. Why can't I? I don't get it. So I'm probably about to sound really stupid to people who know baseball better than I do, but why does what-handedness you are matter when you're batting? Why does it affect which side you stand on? You hold the bat with both hands. Know what I'm saying?
Vaporized to the wall.
Did you see that? If he had missed, I would have gotten that one.
Oh, got all
Imagine if 3 strikes, you're out was the rule in this. These would be done a lot quicker.
Amazing. Wow.
Oh, it happened again! Seriously?
That ball is hit way
And
back.
again! Why, Jay?
Not all of that one.
I thought people named Jay liked ghosts. Why is this one being so mean to a ghost?
Oh, would you look at that?
I can't look at that. I didn't see what happened. But anyway, Jay Bruce scores 226,000. That is another new high score. Playing for the Detroit Tigers, our next contestant is
Miguel Cabrera.
Now, we're doing something different for this one. The Tigers don't have a Pokémon. I'm playing as a ghost again. That's it. I just wanted to say that. 56,000 to 1,000. Why am I so bad at this? I mean, I know technically I'm playing baseball against MLB professionals, but it's a video game.
Amazing.
Alright, Miguel, you're almost at 100,000. Let's wrap this up.
Dialed in.
Oh, I thought that was it, but no. Oh, there it is. He just needs one more target. Unless somehow I can catch up before he gets one more.
The ground crew is
And it's over.
light bulbs.
With a score of 227,000, Miguel sets the new record. Is there going to be anybody who doesn't set a new record?
Why, of course.
For the Seattle Mariners, who in this are the Seattle Marini, we have...
Jack Cust.
And one thing I forgot to mention, I wanted to include the fake teams and the all-star teams in this, but since I have to do this mode, I can't. Oh well. And also, apparently, a Nicktoon can be the pitcher in this. That's the first time that's happened.
Oh! Look at that.
Chum Chum does not score 0! I was thinking maybe he would because everybody hates his show, but nope. 1,000 points, which sounds like a bajillion. Obviously not a bajillion, but a ton. Well, half of a ton. But it's actually basically nothing in this mode. It is hard for me to talk coherently and play at the same time. I apologize. You know what, Invader Zim character whose name I do not know? You need to get better at pitching. It couldn't possibly be that I'm the problem. No, siree. Maybe this is the only field in this mode because it's the only one with a screen up top like that for you to hit. I don't know if it is, but could be. I gotta stop watching the other players' baseballs because it distracts me and then I don't see one coming for me. Even though I gotta stop complaining. Sorry about the complaining, it just helps me feel better because losing is not fun. 1 or 2 more hits from Jack and we'll be done here. And there. Why isn't it over? What are the rules? It must be you have to get to 200,000, but it didn't seem that way. And there it is. 205,000 for Jack Cust, which is not a new record. After Jack Cust is Prince Fielder, and I love how that's the name of a real baseball player. It sounds like it would be a character in a baseball fantasy story thing. Let's see if Perch Perkins does the cool name justice.
Prince Fielder.
Could have been better, but it's fine. You know, on the plus side, because it's so infrequent, it does feel really satisfying on the rare occasion where I do hit a target. Oh, I completely forgot to say what team Prince Fielder's on. It's the Milwaukee Brewers, who for this purpose are the... For these purposes, are the Milwaukee Brionne. Oh, Prince is almost done. Is he though? No, you gotta get 200,000, right? Apparently not. Or yes? How did he get so many so quickly? I know he's Prince Fielder, but what happened? How does this game work? Although, I guess he's not good enough to be King Fielder, because at 202,000, that's the second worst score we've seen today. Better than me, of course.
Why, of course.
I don't get this picture. What are Bessie and Otis mad about? Gaz. Her name is Gaz. Okay. You know what? As an apology, I'll play as her. And check that I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yes.
It sounds like she's saying guess. But whatever, none of that matters. Our next contestant is... He's for the Kansas City Royals, who are gonna be a Combi. Wait, I'm actually winning! Should I just main Gaz? And should I watch Invader Zim? I never have before. No one's gonna hate me for that, right? Right?
Amazing!
And there goes my lead. It was bound to happen eventually.
Whoa! Would you look at that? Fantastic piece of hitting.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, even with that early lead, I'm still gonna lose.
Oh, that ball was on a wire.
And there it is. Oh, I won? Okay, I'm sticking with Gaz until I lose again. How did I win? And we have a new record for the lowest score from the MLB players at 96,000 from Jeff. On second thought, I am still gonna switch characters because if Gaz truly is the best character to pick, that feels unfair to the CPUs. I don't want the guy who's currently in the lead to basically be automatic winner. For the Baltimore Orioles, who I'm saying are the Baltimore Grem, we have...
Vladimir Guerrero.
I still don't get this picture, do you? I wonder if maybe you don't both have to get to the gold scoreboard? What if just one of you do, and then the next one to get a hit wins? Maybe that's how I won with Gaz.
Amazing.
But I still don't know if that was a matter of Gaz being good, of the guy I was playing against being bad, or me just getting lucky, like I did just now. I think that's the first time I got the 30,000.
Unbelievable.
He's at 100,000. Time to test my theory. Can I be the first one to get a hit? Oh, I think that's gonna hit.
Got into that one.
I do not win, so there goes that. 204,000. My dad told me that there was a funny line in a Minecraft movie that had the name Travis in it. I wanted to say it, but I can't remember what he said it was. Anyway, this player is named
Travis Hafner.
He's for the Cleveland Guardians, who in this video are the Cleveland Gardevoir. And seriously, what is this picture? I don't understand it. Why am I so angry about it? Is that why they're angry? Because they don't understand it?
Derby.
We're tied. I think that's the first tie we've seen.
That ball is
And
hit
we're
way
almost
back.
done here. Can Travis get enough points to take the lead? Over who was in the lead? The Tigers, right?
Good contact.
He still needs one more to get into the gold
Hit for a
scoreboard. I need about 50 more. And
The crowd through
there it
have to
is.
change a few light bulbs.
He scores 205,000, which means he ties with the Mariners. And I tell you that despite the fact it doesn't matter at all. Only the top scorer matters. Now that's a good picture. Simple and easy to understand. For the Texas Rangers, who get Caterpie because there's a Cowboy Caterpie in Pokedoku for some reason, we have...
Josh Hamilton.
And we're back to me not understanding it.
Hey, hey!
Or maybe it's some inside joke about
Amazing.
farming that I'm missing. Or... the person who drew it just
Not a
felt...
lot on that.
was just in the mood to draw them angry, and that's all. I don't think we'll ever know. Oh, I'm in the lead again.
Good contact.
Not anymore. Is he saying good content or good contact? Because it sounds like he's saying content, but contact makes more sense, I feel. Like the bat hitting the ball.
Wow!
I am making a comeback somehow. Shouldn't talk while I play. Oh, for the
That ball
lead!
was hammered.
Or tie!
For a mile.
And there goes that.
Gone!
I won again! What is going on here? And that's another new lowest score at only 16,000. For the San Diego Padres, or San Diego Pamat, we have...
Red Hop.
I didn't know his last name was pronounced Hop. Maybe I should have picked a Pokemon that's known for hopping. So, now that I'm winning every once in a while, I'm realizing I
That
probably
ball is
should
hit
have
way back.
not played. Like, put my controller down and had the
Unbelievable.
characters do nothing. But I didn't know that the game doesn't let you get more points at a certain point, so that's my fault for not figuring out what the rules are first. But it's just a silly little video, no big deal. Is there a way to
Oh, got a
control,
piece of
not
that one.
control, but like, affect
Vaporized
which
to the
direction the ball goes when you hit it? Pitch me something. Let me
Amazing.
try the other way. Okay, I pressed left,
Not
but it
into
still
that
went
one.
right. So, no, at least not that way. And Grad is almost done.
Good contact.
Really good enough to take the lead.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he's gonna need a lot of points for that.
Hey!
And he keeps missing. And he missed again. And so did I. Just wrap this up, Brad. Come on.
The crowd through
There
have
it
to
is.
change a few light bulbs.
204,000. For the Philadelphia Phillies, who are going to be Magikarp, because there's this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air parody with Magikarp, we have...
Ryan Howard.
Gary is, like, in a litter box, but, like, what's with Tommy?
Welcome to
And I'm the first to
Activate
score, let's
game-winning
go!
hit. So go out there
And the second to
win.
score? I'm better than a pro MLB player. Let's freaking go.
Whoa.
Okay, Dudley is apparently the GOAT. What is going on here?
The crowd through
I am
have to
sorry
change a
for
few
not
light
liking
bulbs.
your show. Ever since I did that apology, I haven't scored once more, but neither has he. Spoke you soon, and I got distracted again. I think I'll still win, though. I'm way ahead of the other guy. You know, it's funny I called him the GOAT, because I remember there's an episode, I think it's the first one, where they randomly, out of nowhere, say that he's part Billy Goat. If only Ryan Howard's parents had named him Billy.
Got into that one.
Oh, Ryan's starting to catch up a little.
Wow. Gone.
And I win! Ryan Howard only scores 70,000. Only 70,000, that is so weird to say. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are gonna be the Los Angeles Dodrio, we have...
Matt Kemp.
If you have a favorite MLB team and your player ends up with less screen time, sorry about that. Or if you have a favorite Pokémon that gets less screen time. Or a favorite Nicktoon character who gets less screen time. Or a preferred side to stand on when you're batting that gets less screen time. And automatic sorry to anyone who had a favorite field that got less screen time, because like I said, you have to play on this one, it seems. Sure, why not? A favorite number that gets less screen time on the scoreboard. 92,000 to 7,000. Can SquarePants make a comeback? That almost, in my head, I thought that was gonna rhyme. I don't know why. If you just get it a little higher, SpongeBob, it would hit the TV.
Was on a wire.
The Jumbotron, whatever you call it. One more hit from Matt ought to end it.
Oh, would you look at that?
Look at what? Look at the score of 207,000, which is not enough to get first place. For the Chicago White Stripe, instead of the Chicago White Sox, we've got...
Oh, Canerco.
Probably should have said this when I was playing as SpongeBob, but he has canonically, on 2 different occasions, confirmed that he's ambidextrous. So I wonder if this game acknowledges that and has him not stand on the same side every time. If not, to be fair, just because you're ambidextrous doesn't mean you don't still have a preferred side to stand on. Like, I'll bet ambidextrous people aren't ambidextrous for everything. At least not all of them are. I'll bet at least some ambidextrous people aren't able to use either hand for everything. Like for me, when it comes to writing, I'm writing and drawing. I'm left-handed, but then when I cut things, I hold the scissors or knife in my right hand. My justification for it is I always use my left hand to hold a fork. So why would I put the fork in my right hand when I'm cutting a piece of food? And I guess that just makes the same apply to paper and scissors. And all that pointless rambling resulted in me winning, I guess. Paul scores 35,000, which is the new second to worst score. Sorry, Paul. Patrick deserved better footage than that. I'm gonna play him again. For the Tinka Houston Astros, we've got...
Carlos Lee.
Patrick's really good, I guess. Probably shouldn't have picked him.
Oh, crushed.
And he takes the tie. I was gonna say the lead, but it wasn't enough.
Whoa.
And I took the lead.
What an outing.
Patrick wins again. And Carlos Lee gets the exact same score our previous player did. That's a little suspicious. For the Tampa Bay Rays, who get the Pokemon Mantike, we've got...
Evan Longoria.
There's been like 10 hits and nobody's scored at all. And there we go. Okay, that's it. At only 10,000, we have a new lowest score. For the LA Angels, who, like I said, get Absol, we have...
Kendrys Morales. Got into that one.
Oh, I was wondering what's with the smoke on the fire, but it's because Zuko is pitching. That took me much too long to notice.
Amazing.
Go for the screens! Can you do it, Ren? No, you can't. Oh, I can't. What was the deal with that final score on the last one? Weren't we both at 0? Why did it give us both 10,000? You know, this took me way too long to notice. They're pitching, but they're not on the pitcher's mound, I think it's called. They're to the side of it. I get why, but it's just weird to look at. Think this will end it.
Boom shakalaka.
201,000. David Ortiz, one of the few people in this game I've heard of. He will be representing the Boston Red Stripe.
David Ortiz.
David is
What an
almost
effort.
done. I'm not even close to his score. Wow. Into the mouth.
Oh, got all of it.
So, once someone, it doesn't matter who, gets it in the mouth, the game's over. That is such a weird rule set. But if it's what you want in game... Anyway, that's 96,000 for David Ortiz, which means the Red Stripe beat the White Stripe by 61,000 points, if you cared. Here's another guy I've heard of.
Albert Pujols.
He's for the Cardinals, so they get Revavroom. Random sports knowledge test. When I said Cardinals, did I mean St. Louis or Arizona? The answer is St. Louis.
Wow.
Because these feel like overly complicated rules. Why not just a certain number of pitches and whoever gets more points wins? But if it truly is all about landing a baseball in the snow monster's mouth, then I think we finally found the explanation for why it has to be this field.
Nailed it.
Because the other fields probably don't have someone like that. That's gonna go.
Boom shakalaka.
Albert scores 208,000. Better than we've seen in a while, but still not enough. 3 times in a row, a player I've heard of.
Alex Rodriguez.
For the New York Yankees. Sorry, Red Sox fans, but the Yankees are the most well-known MLB team, if you ask me, so they'll be Pikachu.
Go out
Maybe
there
well-known's not
and
the
win.
right word. Iconic, I feel, is better. And well-known is technically 2 words. One time, my dad put on Captain America
got
Civil
all of that
War,
one.
and he told me that the Marvel Universe feels weird to him sometimes because there's no Superman. It's like a world where there's no New York Yankees.
Obliterated.
So, yeah, is it possible to win when you're at 0 points? Is that why I got 10,000? I'll bet a lot of kids had this game, played this mode, and were never able to figure out how it works. A-Rod is almost done, and Katara still hasn't scored 1 single point. It's not possible to score 1 single point, but you know what I mean.
Way back. Unbelievable effort.
Finally, some
Amazing.
points.
Woo.
98,000 to 2,000, make that 3,000, make that 103,000. Oh, go in the mouth? Oh, I thought it would. I want to know what happens. That's going in the mouth. Or not. That is.
Oh, would you look at that?
203,000 for A-Rod. For the San Francisco Giants, who get Reggie Gigas, we have...
Pablo Sandoval.
Are they mad at him for saying cows are number 1?
Welcome to the
Or
distance
for saying
derby.
cows aren't number
Here,
1?
you and your opponent
Does
will
anyone
compete
get
and
that?
earn points
Please
for
tell me if
hitting
you do,
targets.
because it's
Once you earn enough
really
points,
annoying me.
turbo active.
I'm the first to score, I'm the first to score, and the
into that
second to
one.
score, I'm the second to score. In the mouth? Oh, too high. That's going in the mouth.
Boom shakalaka.
Only 16,000 points for Pablo. Next is this player for the Chicago Cubs.
Alfonso Soriano.
My brother here knows a lot more about baseball than I do, so I asked him to join me. So, do you know
Oh,
this
that
Alfonso guy?
No,
Do you think SpongeBob has a chance at beating him?
maybe.
Not a lot on that ball.
So I should fill you in on what I've been doing. I picked one player for each
That ball is
MLB
hit
team
way
and
back.
gave each of them a Pokemon to represent. And whoever scores the most points in this 1v1 mode I found, that Pokemon gets to be Pecharunt's girlfriend.
Who's that?
Pokemon.
Oh. blasted.
What a blast!
And this mode's really weird. You have to get a certain amount of points, I'm not sure how much, and then someone, it doesn't matter who, has to hit the ball into that mouth up there.
Okay.
I don't get why they made it so complicated.
Look out, scoreboard!
That really looks like it went in the mouth.
yeah.
See that?
Unbelievable effort.
Okay, have you heard of David Ortiz?
Yeah.
Albert Pujols?
Yeah.
Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Ichiro?
Yeah.
Steve Bershman Gonzalez III?
No.
Good, because I made that guy up.
Crushed it.
Yeah, having you here definitely helps the commentary. That's going in.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
SpongeBob wins despite having way less points. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And that's 75,000 for Chicago. One of two Chicago, I should say. Next is this guy, who, when I was fact-checking what teams everyone is on, I found out since this game came out, he changed his name, so I'll be referring to him as Giancarlo, not Mike. Imagine I say that and I end up never saying his name anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's for the Miami Marlins, who get wishy-washy. Let's begin.
Step. Hey, hey!
Home run.
No, only 2,000 points, which is like nothing.
Got a lot on that.
Whenever it says, turbo pitch, it distracts me and I get nervous and never hit it. And that's going in the mouth. So Giancarlo Stanton, or Staunton, I didn't hear what he said, gets 208,000 points. Here, I'll let you pick. Who do you want to see? Which character?
Tough puppy.
Okay. He did really good when I played as him before. Okay, I'll do Dudley next, because I've been saving Sandy for this. I've been saving Sandy for this because, as far as I know, she's the only player in this who's a twin. And this player
Jim Tomei.
is for the Minnesota Twins. And if you know Pokemon well enough, I bet you can guess which Pokemon this team gets. I'm pretty sure this outfit she's wearing is supposed to be the one from Karate Island.
Yeah.
Which has nothing to do with baseball, but it oddly still fits anyway.
Unbelievable effort.
Yeah!
That was a quick one. I was about to say something, but it's irrelevant now.
What were you gonna say?
That when we're on the side like this, we cover it up a little, but I'd rather the targets covered up than the players. Scoring only 20,000, which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Pecharunt does not get 2 girlfriends. For the Atlanta Braviary, we have...
And a glove.
We're completely motionless.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going for?
I think so.
Unbelievable effort.
Dudley, you were doing so good before. Why are you at 0 now? Dudley!
Whoa.
He's not doing very good. See ya.
Oh, that's 30,000 for hitting the Jumbotron.
Really close to hitting one.
Who is?
Any of them.
Now, when you say hitting one, do you mean getting a target?
No, by the ice cream.
Oh, well, I don't think you have to get it in the mouth until a certain point. I don't think we're there yet. I love the sound effects. Like, listen to that. That is just satisfying.
Vaporized to the wall. Hey, hey!
Go for the screens! Come on, Dudley, you can do it! That's going in the mouth.
That is a bomb.
And what does Dudley's opponent, whose name I don't remember, score? 70,000. For the Diamondbacks, so they get Dialga, give it up for...
Justin Upton.
Is he saying content or contact?
He's in contact.
Is that a thing they say in baseball?
Yeah.
Does it mean the bat hitting the ball? I knew it!
Can we just hit in the mouth already?
Oh, I think he's gonna...
Go!
There it is!
That was a long one.
Justin Upton scores 207,000.
What?
Turn on! I should have asked sooner, I'm sorry. Would you like to play?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it ready for you. Okay, the Athletics are currently going through this thing where they don't represent any place because they're waiting for their Las Vegas location to be
Yeah.
ready, right?
Yeah.
So I felt being in a cocoon kind of represented that. So the Athletics get Metapod and also
Josh Willingham.
What are they called? The athletic what?
just the Athletics. Or do you mean what Pokemon?
No, it says athletics.
Welcome
Metapod.
to the
What's
Distance
Metapod?
Derby.
Um,
Here you.
Oh,
That is
and how's that to do anything with?
because it's a cocoon, and I felt being in a cocoon was kind of like
Yeah.
not moving around.
Or metamorphosis.
Yeah, they're metamorphosizing from Oakland to Las Vegas. They're just in the transitional period. Yeah. No wait, no, you don't.
Tell me.
I got mixed up, I guess.
Opponent
Yeah,
will
there you go.
compete.
Try going a little earlier.
Unbelievable. Not all of that one.
It's hard, isn't it?
Hey! That ball was hammered.
Remember, you gotta do it earlier than you'd think.
I did that time.
Yeah, that was too early.
That ball is hit way back.
Here, let's try when I say now. Now!
Good contact.
Now!
What an effort.
Now!
Hey,
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now! Now!
Dialed in.
Yeah, you're never catching up, but that's okay. That one's way too low to the ground. You want him to go high, don't you?
The
Now.
crowd crew is gonna have to change a
Oh,
few
he got the
light bulbs.
screen. Now.
Whoa!
Oh, he hit it?
Would
Yeah.
you look at that!
226,000 for the Athletics. That was so close to beating the record. My goodness.
How do they know? How do they know each other?
How do who know each other?
Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I don't know if the show ever said.
Oh,
You want to play again? You want me
Yeah.
to? You want to play again?
Yeah.
Okay. For the Washington Nationals, who get Nat 2, we have...
Ryan Zimmerman.
have you done the Mariners yet?
Yeah. I don't recall how well they did, though.
Who was it? Ichiro?
It was not, which I think is really weird. Jack Cust.
Oh, I don't remember. I never heard of him.
Need me to say now again?
Yeah.
Now. Now. Maybe the nows aren't helping anymore. Want me to keep doing it, though?
Yeah.
Now. There you go.
Got a lot of it.
I don't know which way to try to hit now.
Yeah, I don't know how you decide which way it goes. Do you know how to make it go a certain way? Because you keep going the wrong way. Yeah, I don't get why we aren't getting any more targets. Finally, someone hit one. Maybe that'll... There. Yep, see, you've got a new one. That'll help you. Perfect timing.
Unbelievable.
Dang it.
Whoa! Would you
Oh, he's
look
at a
at
high
that?
score. Shouldn't be much longer now. And there it is.
That looks harder than it looks.
Yeah. Washington, but not the Washington I'm a fan of, scores 226,000. That was only your second time playing, right?
Yeah.
Which means both times you've played, that's what the CPU scores. And last but not least for the real teams... Where is he?
Who?
Thought I was going in order. What happened?
What you trying to do?
Find the guy I need to do. Okay. For the Rockies, who get Geodude, they have
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez?
Carlos Gonzalez. It really sounds like he's saying content.
Yeah. Is the voice of Larry the Lobster Mr. Lawrence?
I believe so.
Larry the Lobster is giving me some Shohei Ohtani vibes.
How so?
With how his Shohei Ohtani bats like that.
The bat way above his head?
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I noticed he was doing that too. I thought, Larry, you're holding it way too high. You're never gonna get hit that way. And yet he does. I guess we never confirmed this. I'm the one who's playing again.
Yeah.
Oh, got all of that one.
Why do I hit the targets so infrequently? What is the secret?
I don't know.
I close my
That ball was
eyes.
hammered. Oh, got a piece of
You
that
didn't
one.
even swing.
I thought that'd be a sound effect. Okay, closing your eyes is clearly not the way. The current baseball season has been going on, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
crushed
been
it.
doing good?
Jorge Blanco,
No, I mean what teams?
Mariners.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll finally get to the World Series?
I don't know, maybe.
That so looked like going in the mouth, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the NBA championship? Who do you think's doing good there?
The Cavs.
And what about hockey?
The Capitals.
Amazing.
Oh, apparently the Capitals are doing amazing.
See ya.
Carlos has this all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we hit
Got
the
into
knee.
that
Oh, he
one.
doesn't have it all wrapped up. And not everyone is either a lady or a gentleman. Gentleman, gentleman, man who is gentle.
What an effort. Boom shakalaka.
I was gonna say, in the mouth, but 226,000 again.
Yeah.
How do they keep scoring that?
Larry looks weird. And
Yeah, the color is way off. I don't know what happened. Want to do one where we take turns pressing the button?
Yeah.
Okay, who should we be for that?
Bill Murray's brother.
Okay, so we've done all the real teams. Time for the all-star teams and the fake ones. Which one do you want to do first?
Number 36.
So, the Boppers. For that, we're facing off against Ultra Lord.
What's he from?
Jimmy Neutron.
Not.
I think he was in Planet Sheen at one point, but he was in Jimmy Neutron first. So yeah, you go first.
So go out there and win.
We know how to play! We just don't know how
Amazing.
what the rules are.
Got
Did
into
you
that
hear
one.
in the new SpongeBob movie, he's not played by Brian Doyle Murray, I think his name is, anymore. He's played by Mark Hamill,
Which one?
the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, when's it coming out?
December of this year, I think. And what do you think the deal with recasting him is?
Maybe you sick of it?
How do you think Mark Hamill will sound as the character, though?
I don't know. What's the movie called?
I think it's called Search. I think it's called Search for SquarePants.
Why are they making so many movies?
Money. I was about to say, I don't think we've gotten one hit, but we must have if we're at 2,000 points.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He burped during that. He said, yeah.
That ball is hit way back.
It's a neat
Unbelievable.
little game. I wish that had been more popular. Maybe we could have gotten some sequels. Maybe they could have done other sports.
Look at that one go.
In the mouth. Oh yeah, I'm bad! I defeated Ultra Lord! Is what I would have said if we had won, which we did not. Finally, a different score. The Boppers scored 222,000.
Boppers what?
That's just what Pokemon?
No, yeah.
Meloetta. I'm glad you asked that, because I forgot to say what Pokemon. Now I'm gonna do an upside-down controller gimmick, even though it's only pressing one button, so it probably won't make much of a difference, if any difference at all. Now, what character best represents being upside down?
Monkey.
Nesmith.
And which of the extra teams do you want to see next?
Good ball.
Goofballs?
Balls.
Goofballs?
Yeah.
Goofballs it is. The Goofballs get Chum Chum, and their Pokemon is Voltorb. Oh, and he's
Game-winning
not a
hit.
monkey. He is an
Fantastic
ape.
piece of hitting.
Apes have no tails. Yeah, having the controller upside down makes no difference whatsoever. But I already committed to it.
Oh, crushed it.
Oh, that's going in, for sure. Seriously? That's going in for sure. Seriously?
That should go.
No, that was way too far to the right. And too low. See, I thought maybe they were always scoring way more than me because they're professionals, but no, it's just I suck, the CPUs don't.
I'm really good at this.
No, the computer is. And Chum Chum should win any minute now. Have you ever seen Fanboy and Chum Chum?
Unbelievable.
Do you know if there's a Christmas episode?
See ya.
Ah,
This is new.
What happened?
He destroyed the stadium, I guess. 202,000. Now I'm gonna do blanket over my face, and you tell me when to hit.
Okay. The next challenge to do is hit while you are doing jumping jacks.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Right button?
Yeah, who represents this challenge, you feel?
Put out one of the SpongeBob characters because they did the title zone.
And this is the Twilight Zone blanket. Sure.
Patrick Star.
Okay, which extra team we're doing this time?
Let's do the raccoons.
Okay, all set. Hopefully they can hear me good.
You and your opponent will
Okay,
compete
tell me when to
and
hit.
earn points.
Go!
Got into that one.
Now! Go!
Oh, I got one! I can hear the big sound effect. It's even more satisfying now.
Go!
We're getting the rhythm down.
Go!
Ah, we lost it.
What a blast!
Go!
Have we gotten any points?
No. Go!
Vaporize
Made one.
to the wall.
Nice.
Go!
That's way deep.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what you're
Go!
I can't know what you're apologizing for if I can't see anything.
A
Yeah.
lot on that ball.
Go! Go!
The ground crew is gonna have to
Made
change
it.
a few light bulbs.
As in, it's over?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you gonna do it while you're doing jumping jacks?
I got an idea, don't you worry. 147,000 points for the raccoons. Yeah, I like to say raccoons. I know it's wrong, but it's fun to say. Try it, raccoons. 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 Raccoons, even.
Rats that are coons. Who do you think would be good representing this challenge about jumping jacks?
I don't know. I gotta look through who there is. How I'm gonna do this is I'll take the Wii Remote and put it in my pocket.
Like so.
Yeah, that worked way better than I thought it would.
Okay.
Let me move this chair out of the way. And I'm gonna do jumping jacks. Hopefully not hit him. While yeah. Okay, so let's see. Who jumps? Squirrels jump sometimes, I suppose.
Sandy cheeks.
And he asked me to pick the next extra team. I want to do the AL All-Stars. Their Pokemon is Alcremie. Okay, we need an actual AL All-Star. Are the Rangers AL?
Yeah.
Adrian Beltre, welcome to the Distance Derby. Here, you and your opponent will compete and earn points hitting targets.
You gotta-
Once you
you
earn
gotta
enough
swing.
points, Turbo activates for a game-winning hit. So go out there and
Okay,
win.
swing.
I can barely, I didn't think about this. I can barely see the picture. This is
Wait.
not gonna be a fun one.
Dialed it.
You made one. Swing. 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 Whoa.
This is a terrible idea you had.
Unbelievable effort.
Okay. Do it. Swing. Sire Anthony. Swing. You said we're doing little jumping jacks.
They are little.
Swing. Swing.
You were saying swing way too early.
Swing.
Good contact.
Swing.
Yes.
Swing.
My shoulder hurts. The
Wait.
jumping jacks keep getting
Vaporize
smaller and
to
smaller.
the
Okay.
This is madness.
Look at that one go.
Swing.
I feel like I'm just
Amazing.
dancing. It's so awkward.
Swing.
Gone.
I need a break. Ow.
Crushed it.
God. Who needs Wii Fit? You can just do this.
Yeah.
Nintendo wasted a lot of money. They should have just went to Nickelodeon or whoever made this game and say, hey, we got an idea for a really stupid way to play the game.
Hey, hey.
Whew. That was a good break. Like a Kit Kat, I guess. I'm so glad I didn't forget to hit record. That would have been the worst possible time to forget to hit record.
Wow!
We're almost done, thank goodness. Come on, just land in the mouth.
Yay!
I did get to see the score.
What are we gonna do?
It's recorded. I could just look what the score was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what he scored, but whatever it wasn't enough to beat the high score of 227,000, so it doesn't matter. Okay, for this next challenge, you're gonna keep giving me the sports trivia that you think I'll know the answer to, and I can only press the button if I get it right. Powdered Toast Man's head kind of looks like a piece of paper that would have trivia on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Powdered Toast Man.
Okay, let's do the Sonic Booms. Their Pokemon is Togedemaru.
It's Turbo
Who is the
activates for a
all-time
game-winning
leading
hit.
NBA
So
scorer?
go out there
NBA score?
and
Yes.
win.
LeBron James.
Yes.
Wow!
Okay, give me another one.
Wow!
Who had the most touchdowns in a single NFL season?
Tom Brady.
No, it was Peyton Manning with 55.
Hey, hey!
Who were the Tennessee Titans originally?
The Houston Oilers.
Yes.
That's what I like about sports, the
What an
logo and
effort.
name history.
Okay.
Oh, got a piece of that one.
Who were the Kansas City Chiefs originally?
The Houston Texans.
No, Dallas Texans.
Ah, I knew that.
What division were the Seahawks in
Not into
originally?
that one.
I don't know what they're in now. I'm gonna say NFC West.
That's what they're in currently.
So AFC West?
Yeah.
Alright, next one.
What sports did Bo Jackson play?
I remember this. Football and baseball.
Yes.
Hey, hey!
Which sport did Will Ferrell play?
Tennis?
No, he played baseball.
For real?
It was like a it was like a movie, like a documentary thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What were the Cleveland
Amazing.
Browns before they were the Cleveland Browns?
Cleveland Panthers? I feel I heard that somewhere.
No, wrong. I messed it up. What were the Baltimore Ravens originally?
Wow!
Could it maybe be the Cleveland Browns?
Yes. Where did the Baltimore Colts move to?
Indianapolis.
Yes. Where did the Oakland A's originate?
Sacramento?
No, Philadelphia. Which team did Gary Carter play for?
New York Mets?
Yes.
That ball.
What team did Dirk Nowitzki play for?
Never heard of him. Minnesota Vikings?
Contact.
No, Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, is he number 41?
Yeah.
Then I have heard of him.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Where did LeBron James grow up?
Why do I feel like I know this? Toledo, Ohio?
Akron.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay, I get half a swing. Well, that makes no sense, but close enough. Whatever.
Look at that one go.
Where did the Memphis Grizzlies come from?
Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
What team did Sandy Koufax play for?
Never heard of that
Sorry.
person. But you asked me, so I gotta say. Okay, hints. What sport?
Baseball.
Whoa!
North Carolina. Angels.
You were close. It
Unbelievable.
wasn't. It's a team from California.
Dodgers?
Yes, but I think they were in Brooklyn back then.
Okay, so swing! It won't swing. Why won't it swing?
Okay.
Okay, I swung, I guess.
Where do the Washington Commanders play?
Trick question. It's in Virginia, right?
I think the
Vaporized
stadium
to
is
the
in
wall.
Maryland.
Whatever, half a point for pointing out that it was a trick
Yeah.
question. Because that's what you were going for, right? You want me to say Washington?
Where were the San Francisco Giants originally
Oh, that
New
ball
York,
was
New
unwide.
York.
from? What curse did the Cubs have?
The curse of the goat.
Yes.
That ball was hammered.
What team did Alex Rodriguez play for?
He was in this game, the New York Yankees, right?
Yes.
Put the Mariners first, did you know that?
Yeah.
That surprised the heck out of me.
What
I thought you knew
an
that.
outing.
I did not at all. 201,000 for the Sonic Booms.
Okay, now what's the next challenge gonna be?
Hold on, let me add this to the scoreboard. And our next challenge is for you. We do the opposite of what we just did. I give you Nickelodeon trivia.
Okay.
The first one might be hard, I'm not sure, but after that I'll give you the easy ones.
Who's that yellow green?
I think he's from Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Oh, I thought he looks like he's from Invader Zim.
Let's do the Comeback Kids next. Their Pokemon is Baneri,
Okay.
because of that scene in Five Nights at Freddy's I like. Know what I'm talking about?
With Matt Pat?
No.
Oh.
A good guess. Here, I wish I had that Santa head still. It'd be good for this. Here, I'll just use the follow.
Matthew Lillard?
Yeah, when he says, I always come back. Who do you want to be?
Let's do Fanboy.
Enough points.
Name
Turbo
another Nick
activate
character
for a
who has the
game-winning
same voice
hit.
actor as
Go out
Scissors.
there and win.
Rocco.
Correct.
Wow.
Next question. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob.
We were looking for SpongeBob SquarePants, but I'll give it to you. What letter does Krabby Patty start with? Correct. Before she was a dog, they considered making Blue what animal?
Whoa,
That's not an easy
that
one. What am I
ball
saying?
was
Cat.
on a
That's
wire.
correct. What two colors are Fanboy's clothes?
Purple and green.
Correct. What kind of bender is Aang?
That ball was hammered.
Water.
No, it's Airbender. What's Plankton's first name?
Sheldon.
Correct.
Vaporized to the wall.
What color is Lincoln's shirt?
Orange.
That ball is
Orange,
hit
correct.
way back.
I'm thinking, might as well. What color is Ronnie Ann's coat, or whatever it is?
Purple.
Correct. My opinion on the Casa Grande's movie is what?
It is trash.
Correct. Nickelodeon made a movie about what fantasy sport?
Fantasy football.
Correct. Which version of Snow Day do I like better, the original or the remake?
The one with Jerry Trainer.
Which is...
2022.
No, say original or remake.
Remake.
Correct. What famous landmark is seen in iCarly a lot?
The Space Needle.
Correct. Okay, there's an episode where Spencer is going for a football team, but it's not the Seahawks, they're called the Seattle... It's a kind of snake.
Seattle Cobras.
Correct. The ape in this game, what show is he from?
Planet Sheen.
Correct.
That
What's
ball was
probably my favorite SpongeBob episode?
Best day ever.
Christmas Who?
Oh.
What does Potty want to eat in that?
Potty wants a cracker.
Cookie dough! Come on, Wyatt! Who is Paper in love with?
Pencil.
Correct. The main character in The Fairly Odd Parents is named... It's a kind of nut.
vaporized to the wall.
Nut.
Yeah.
Peanut.
Hazel.
Oh.
Her friend, who has the same name as a Disney princess, is named
Who? What?
The Fairly Odd Parents.
Jasmine.
Correct. How'd you know that one, but not the first one?
I just guessed.
What's this game rated? Covering it up. There's no point in looking at the box.
Amazing.
Oh, it's teen.
It's E for everyone. What am I holding in my hands?
Batteries.
And what game has batteries in them? Just what show?
I'm Frankie.
No. I'll give you a second chance.
Unbelievable.
It's a game on the GameCube.
Hey.
Correct.
I thought everybody Frankie because...
Yeah, I Am Frankie is a good guess.
Look at that one go.
I forgot about that show. Say a word that rhymes with victorious.
Shakalaka.
It doesn't have to be a real word.
Glorious.
No, that's not all the syllables, but close enough, I guess. How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Correct. And that relates to Nickelodeon because their channel...
40.
4T, correct. Aang scores 223,000.
Do you think anybody's gonna be either take first place?
I don't think so. What should be our next challenge?
Play the game with your feet.
There's no Mort. He'd be perfect for this.
More.
From the Penguins of Madagascar. I'm pretty sure Top is barefoot. We'll do her. So, should we do the NL All-Stars or the Meteors?
Here.
Alright, their Pokemon is, of course, Minior.
Alfonso Soriano.
That's not who I wanted to pick, but whatever. No, we gotta do it right. I'll start over. Why do you keep making me exercise?
You didn't say you didn't want to challenge about exercising.
Yeah, but just why, Wyatt?
Not into that one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but this holding my leg up like this actually really
Hey!
not comfortable.
Wow!
I'm gonna get down on the floor. Ah, much better.
Look at that one go.
Wait.
I can see it.
Oh, got a piece of that one.
Probably getting my controller, like, really dirty.
Oh. Good contact. Look at that
Do I
one
clean it
go.
when we're done?
Yeah.
Probably won't, though. Due to laziness. Are the Yankees NL?
That's a ripper.
They're AL.
Okay, are the Red Sox NL?
They're AL.
That ball was hammered.
Cardinals?
Dialed in.
Okay, then Albert Pujols will be the NL All-Star. And I already know what I want to do for that last match, so don't think of any challenges. Unless you had one already.
Unbelievable.
I don't think I have one.
Okay, perfect.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
196,000.
Do you think anybody's gonna break it?
There's only one team left.
Albert Pujols.
This is the final chance anyone has at taking down the Detroit Tigers, so it has to be super, super serious. Ergo, we won't be playing, we'll just be letting the computer do its thing. SpongeBob's just gonna stand there doing nothing, like his cousin Stanley, and let Albert take the reign, I guess. I don't know what to say. As a reminder, he has to score at least 227,000 for a tie. So he has to score at least 228,000 for a win. I would say 227,001, but from what I've seen of this game, that is not possible.
That ball.
Oh, and the NL All-Stars Pokemon is Knackley. Like,
Oh, got all
he
of
needs
it.
to be careful not to hit the ball into the mouth. He's got to get to a high enough score first. The problem is, he doesn't know what's going on. He thinks they're just playing.
What an outing.
Don't get in the mouth yet, you're gonna lose!
Shakalaka.
Albert, no! You were the chosen one! But anyway, since the Detroit Tigers won, I now have to tell you what this means. But before you were here, I said they don't get a Pokemon. That's because since Lynn is a Detroit fan, and she doesn't like Petulant because he sucks.
Why?
He's very mean and selfish.
Who is a damn Pokemon?
Yeah,
And how do you know he self-hit?
I write him.
Oh.
Anyway, he doesn't win, she does, and so she gets what she wants, which is him to not be happy, so he doesn't get a girlfriend.
Okay.
Surprise! The Detroit Tigers actually mean Super Smash Bros. Tournament. And no, Incineroar's not in the tournament. Here's a list of more Pokemon my brother and I made. We're gonna go through this really super quick. And we're gonna play the same music that was in the beginning of the video, because then it's a bookend! People love a bookend! We've got Kirby for Meloetta, because he's from the planet Popstar. For Psyduck, we have Duck Hunt. For Tinkaton, we've got someone else with a really big hammer. For Togepi, we've got someone else who goes with an egg. For Oshawott, we've got a Nether water-type starter. Pyra and Mithra were gonna be Plusle and Minun. I like how they're both P and M. But I thought of something else I'd like to do with Plusle and Minun, since they know Rex. They're gonna be Tyrant. Togedemaru is... And then who would be a good character for Detective Pikachu? This is a toughie. Oh, of course! P-E-C-H-A-R-U-N-T. That's the order the character is gonna be in. Let's begin the tournament.
Back to game.
Aegis. Aegis.
Game.
And there you have it. Our big winner is Mime Jr. I mean Tyrant. Click the thing for the random word to end the video, Wyatt.
Right here.
Yeah, little lower, right there. Click it. Complex, like this game mode.